Hello again. This class session is devoted to a performance of the Ritterkar 6 by J.S. Bach, the famous composer from the Baroque era. I'll speak more about that in a minute. The function of these evening classes is to give you more expansive opportunities to listen to music and write about it. The morning classes, you do the short responses. They're directed listening to get you to focus on specific aspects of music. And doing that over and over again serves the same function that a musician practicing scales or passages from an etude or a piece of music repeatedly to get them sounding very good would do before going to a performance. Reports that you write about these evening presentations will be the quote-unquote performances, chances for you to write in a more extended way and in more depth about what you're hearing, using terms that you learn each week as the course goes along. So, in the Blackboard content area, just go to the evening classes folder. First thing, Introduction to the Basic Elements of Music. Just click on the document. And as I said, Ritterkar from the Musical Offering by J.S. Bach, Johann Sebastian Bach. You can see that the music is almost 300 years old. I give you some background information about the piece, which I will leave you to read on your own. Then I once again talk a little bit more about each of the basic elements and explain how they will appear on the video that you'll see. I'll help you a little bit with the first element, the instrumentation. I have a short video about the instrument that is used in the recording of the Bach piece, the harpsichord. All you'll have to do is click on the link. You'll probably see a commercial, or maybe not. There we go. It'll come right up. And there will be a narration where they explain about this keyboard instrument, which is a predecessor of the piano. So you can watch a few minutes of this to get an idea what the instrument sounds like and how it works.
They are harpsichords.
Now below the description of how the basic elements are presented in this main video that I want you to use for the bulk of your attention in this class, here's the link to that. And I'm going to bring that up. Now what's going to happen with this video is you're not only going to be able to hear it, but you're going to be able to see it as well. And hopefully this will be of great help to you in understanding how the basic elements of music work. So, rhythm, the flow of the music is presented horizontally, how it moves across the screen. What you're hearing now is the theme, the main melody of this piece of music. Now the main melody is repeated again in a second voice. Pitch is represented vertically, so this second voice is playing in a higher register than the first voice, which is now accompanying the second voice. Now there's a third voice, once again a different color, in a lower register, still playing the same basic melody that you've already heard twice. The texture, the combined sounds, is getting thicker and thicker. We have three voices now. Now you see in the middle, the light green, that's a fourth different voice, once again playing the same melody. Bach was a real genius at writing music like this, where there are multiple lines of melody that imitate one another. So the notes that are part of the theme, which is here in the fifth voice, in the upper register, in the yellow ellipses, the melody is in elliptical note shapes. Accompanying notes are in the diamond shapes. And our sixth voice and final voice is now in the bass, in the very lowest register, in the purple. Returning once again to the class document, here's instructions on what you should do. Listen to the music several times And I want you to write a report about this, 500 words in length. And I tell you exactly what I'd like you to write about. Bach is trying to create a dramatic flow with the way that he writes this piece, and I want you to talk about how he uses the basic elements to do that. Just use the best judgment that you can at this point. Just go for it, all right? This is a required report. Reports about future evening classes will be at your discretion. You can write as few or as many as you like, but you'll need to write at least 4 or 5 during the course of the term to get a good grade in the class. So the piece isn't very long, only about 7 minutes. And once you've finished your report, you should make a PDF and email it to me at my address, which is right here. And you'll see that you have 3 weeks to do that, but you shouldn't wait because the work will pile up in this class just the same as it does in all the others. Finally, if you come back to course documents, here is a document that explains to you exactly how I'd like you to write the reports. So you can read through that. I've already made some of the points just now, but it gives you all the specifics that you'll need to do these reports in the most effective way. And like anything else, I will grade things easier as you're beginning to learn how to do this, and I'll expect your work to improve as the semester goes along. So this is a flexible part of the assignment. Once again, any questions, just drop me an email. Okay, and I will have more information for you at our next class. I will probably also drop you additional emails now and then to remind you about deadlines for submitting work. Thanks.